people may be going through the same thing that you're going through. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to show you the actual credit disputing app. It is a pay-as-you-go app, so you don't have to worry about paying for memberships. And I'm gonna include you on all the benefits. Let me go ahead and show you. We just started launching it yesterday. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. You know how your computer get when you're trying to show somebody something. Got you. So, all right. So, does everybody see? Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you see the actual app pull up. This is our credit disputing pay-as-you-go app. All right. So there it is. Got it. I'm not sure why my screen is not popping up correctly, but if you can see my screen on the side, that's fine. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. Let me know if you see me or if you don't see me, but that's fine. We just want the information. So in our secret TLC, the credit disputing app, you get a chance to connect with me in creating and customizing your dispute letters. So with the disputing app, and you can create these in minutes. You know, you have to get started. The first thing is you can go ahead and start with the inquiry assessment. So what the inquiry assessment does, it just gathers information about you, and with your credit reports, you can get your credit reports inside of the inquiry assessment, and it'll populate. It may populate a name automatically, but you can just delete it out and put your information in here. So you're just going to start doing typing in your information. If you already got a CMS, that's a credit monitoring system. If you already have a credit monitoring system, you can put the information in here. But I'm partnering with Identity IQ. So I normally base my credit analysis, when you get their report back, I base it off that Identity IQ. So it'd be best, and it only costs $1 for 7 days. You can cancel it in 7 days, but if you wish to keep the subscription, it's $27.99 a month. So that's not bad for $1 just to see what's going on with your credit. That's actually awesome. And then you get to see your 3 credit scores. So you just go through this in privacy disclosure. You go ahead and fill it out. Once you get your credit reports, you'll come down here and you'll upload them here so that I can get a chance to take a look at them. So once you've completed it, it takes up to 3 days for me to send it back to you. I do encourage you to sign up for our SMS notifications. That's where I can text you. So if I have a question about anything, I can contact you or send any type of promotions or whatever updates going on with consumer law as it pertains to credit repair. So that's your inquiry assessment. So once you send the inquiry assessment, then I go to work on your credit analysis. As you're waiting on me to give you or email you your credit analysis, you can go ahead, if you haven't, for my people who haven't looked at the actual welcome page, you can download your 3 credit reports here, or you can do it inside of the credit assessment. As you're waiting on me to prepare your report, you can go ahead and get started with the credit dispute funnel, because 9 times out of 10, when you download that credit report, you're actually seeing your account. You're seeing what's going on with your credit, and you may see something that you know is not right. So you can go ahead and start with the credit dispute funnel. Now, as you complete the credit dispute funnel, you're gonna go ahead and put your information in, your current information. Everything needs to be current. If you haven't been in that address for about at least 2 years, we need the previous address as well. Anything else, everything that has a red star beside it, that means that it's very important. It needs to be filled out before you submit it, or it will not let you submit it. So knowing if it's when you're doing a dispute, each one of these credit funnels is one dispute. Okay. I did it in this process because it's best to be organized, because when you're doing so many disputes, and this is what comes along with credit repair, you're sending out so many letters, because when people sign up for credit repair agencies to fix their credit, they're not understanding the amount of paperwork, the amount of time, the amount of the process it takes to get your disputes to these companies. So if you do one thing at a time, you can keep track of it. I will be uploading a free dispute tracker, so you can have that. You can keep track of that. So you keep filling it out. This is not going to take me to the next screen, but it's going to take you, because I didn't put the information in. So it's going to take you to the rest of the credit funnel, the credit dispute funnel. And this is where you're going to do your payment. So each credit dispute funnel that you submit is going to be that's where you pay. So once you pay, then you get an email notification letting you know that your signature is required. That email notification will actually be your dispute letter, and you go in and you fill in everything. Now with your data analysis, your credit analysis that I give you, I will have listed all your derogatory accounts and the reasons why, and all you have to do is just include it inside of your letter. So the kicker to all of this is you can create your own. You don't have to go through my process. Okay, if you waiting on the credit analysis to come in, and you really don't want to use what I use, and you've looked at your credit report, you can include any dispute that you want inside of the credit funnel. So we do printing services, we do drafting services. So if you want me to create, if you have like an issue that you want me to create that's not listed in the dispute, that's when the customization come in, because now you have a totally different situation going on. With the stuff that I have in my credit dispute funnel is like it's not generic, but it's the basic stuff. And I'm gonna show you that list when I get ready to show you the sample credit report. But anything outside of that you type in other, that's where the customization come in at. But the timbers are $30 or less. So you're not paying out the pocket everything. You control everything. Everything goes in your process. If you do a dispute and it takes time is there a certain time that it has to be turned in, you will be alerted. Because if you're doing for example, you're doing a debt collection. If you're doing a debt collection letter, you have 30 days if that debt if you received that debt, or you just found out about that debt within 30 days, or you received a notice from the debt collector, you have 30 days to respond to them. Anything outside of that 30 days, they don't have to send you anything. Okay. So when it's a debt collection dispute, it's always best to tackle that one quicker. Now, I do have videos on YouTube about debt collection, because it's a lot of things you can do to get rid of a debt collector, but they're banking on you not knowing this information. Okay, but that topic is for another day. So the credit disputing app is a pay-as-you-go app. Every time you create a template, that's the only time that you pay. It'll be cost efficient. Users only pay for the services, including print needs. They need making it affordable than traditional monthly subscription plans. This is especially beneficial for those with a limited number of disputes. So everybody doesn't have 10, 12, maybe 20 disputes. Okay. So this is for that person who don't have a lot of disputes. But if you do have a lot of disputes, this stops you at one dispute at a time. It's like you're getting your ideas in one dispute at a time. Okay. Or one dispute letter at a time. Okay. So your customization, users can select specific features or services they need, such as disputing a single item or accessing specific credit improvement tools. And the flexibility, users can manage their credit dispute at their own pace, paying for services as they go without long-term commitments. So the control, users have more control over their spending and can prioritize disputes based on urgency and importance without being tied to a recurring account. That's where the credit repair agencies, not all of them, they have you on this subscription. And a lot of times they have you on there for 90 days, maybe more than 90 days. Now, don't get me wrong. It takes at least a year or a year and a half to get your credit report improved to the way that you want it, because this takes time. This is not a overnight process. It takes time. But you do have companies where they'll put you on like a 3-month contract and nothing ever happened. You might have got your address changed, or you might have got a phone number taken off of, or you might have got your credit report fixed from one agency, but you're dealing with a lot of consumer reporting agencies, and you're dealing with a lot of companies, and you're dealing with a lot of reasons in your disputes. So that takes time. And this app streamlines everything for you. I will have another video breaking down what the credit funnel is, giving you a chance to see exactly what you can type in or click. So that'll be in another video for another time. So the accessibility to this app can make credit repair services more accessible to a broader audience, including those who may not be able to afford a full service credit repair company. So I know everybody doesn't have money. Everybody doesn't have money for a credit repair agency to fix their credit, which a lot of us are looking for freebies. Stop looking for freebies, because everything is not free. The people who are offering these services, they took the chance to either pay their money or their time in learning how to do this. So stop looking for free. Once you get off that free horse, you'll start to see everything start opening for you. You'll be like, oh, it makes it that better. But I know life happens. I've been in that position. I know exactly where you are now. Even if you're not in a bad position, you're just trying to improve your credit. But for the people who really, really need this, their house is at stake. Their wages are at stake. You need to learn a lot of this stuff, and you need it fast. But this process doesn't happen overnight. So I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you chimed in. You get a chance to start today. All you do is type app inside of the comments, and I'll send you the link to our credit disputing app. So no long-term commitment. Users are not locked into lengthy contracts and can stop using the service at any time without penalties. You can always stop. You can always ask to be out of the our database. Remove you or unsubscribe you from our emails just by sending us an email at our support email. Okay. Convenience. The pay-as-you-go dispute app is user-friendly and provide a convenient way to handle credit disputes from a smartphone or a computer. So for my smartphone heads, our phone heads, you could do all of this from the palm of your hand, from your cell phone. A lot of people like to use computers, but you can also use this from your smartphone. So I do include educational resources inside this app. I'm building that portfolio. As I get the information, I put it on. So as you come into the app, you don't have to worry about going to other places to get help or information. You'll have everything right here in this one app. And rapid service, our pay-as-you-go dispute app streamlines the disputing process, providing quicker resolutions compared to traditional methods. Printing services included assures that our users have every dispute they create in writing mailed to them within 48 hours of their individual purchase. So with that being said, when you submit a dispute, everything is always mailed to you. My whole key thing to disputing is always do it in writing. You can do it over the phone, but make sure you keep track. When you do this dispute and you know you've sent this one, keep track of it. If you made a phone call after you mailed in that mail dispute, keep track of everything that you do so you won't go backwards. Because when you do a dispute with a credit bureau, consumer reporting agency, you don't want to dispute something in that 30 days and then turn around, dispute it again within the 30 days because you forgot you did it the first time. That's where the tracker come in. And what they do is they extend it to 15 extra days. So they get 45 days instead of 30 days. You want them to only be locked into that 30 days. So when you're disputing something, make sure that whatever you're disputing about, you do it within that 30 days. Don't try to add an extra dispute for the same thing. Okay. So the printing services is you do the dispute, we print, we mail them directly to you because this is a DIY. This is a pay-as-you-go. The only thing that we offer is we offer information and we draft. Everything is mailed to you. So only thing that you have to do is proofread your document. And the good thing about this is you have the documents in your hand. You don't have to worry about trying to contact a credit reporting agency. What's the update? What's going on? I don't even have a copy of my letter. What did you send them? How many did you send? I didn't receive my documentation. See, you don't have to worry about that with this app or with this disputing process because everything is mailed to you. Okay, everything is mailed to you, and all you have to do is just go to the post office. That's it. Just go to the post office. Now, if you're too busy to go to the post office, then you may need to find you a credit repair agency, because that right there reeks of laziness. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because there's no way you're entrusting your information, or you're entrusting your whole livelihood with a company that you don't know anybody in the company, which you have to put some type of trust in somebody. But there are articles out there where these companies have abused regular consumers, unsophisticated consumers, because here go my $500, go ahead and fix my credit, and then you get no results, and now you got to turn around and try to litigate and try to get your money back. So that's with this app, that's what you don't have to worry about. There's one less thing or two less things that you have to worry about with this app. So as you get your results back and you email them to us, we get to add you to our wins board. So these are our wins. It shows you everything that we've got removed. Some of our clients have been getting items removed really like in 2 days. The one where you saw the inquiries, they got those removed within 2 days. I had ran this bump sale for my inquiry assessment, not inquiry assessment, for my inquiry. I can't say inquiry, no, for my inquiry deletion ebook. And that was a great sale. And I had one client, I call them clients. Anytime somebody purchases something from me, they're a client because they trusted me and then used my material. And she says she got those inquiries removed, which is a good thing. So we know it works. You're dealing with a person that's trustworthy. What's known don't have to be explained. So, and you don't have to worry about just talking to an email all the time. You have access to me. Okay, you have access to me. So that's the credit disputing app, pay as you go. Now let's go back to the credit repair sample.